Come on. Come on.
Yes, boys, good morning. So it is 5:45 now by the time I'm actually cracking on and we get straight in. One thing I've started doing is putting that light on because I was working in the dark and I feel like it was very, very bad for my eyes. So what I do now is I get that on. I'm going to hydrate. Drink a good amount of that now. Keep my nose strip on for the first hour to try and keep on breathing through my nose, but then it starts annoying me, so then I take it off. And I literally, boys, so I've not even checked my phone yet. Number one tip, when you get up, get out of bed, up. Well, I've been on my phone to put in my weight. I was 85.2, which I will take that all day. So up, toilet, scales, come in here, get myself ready and put my weight in there and then crack on. So what I usually do is I'll get stuck into one check-in and then I'll check my phone, get back to everybody that I need to from last night who's messaged me, say they're in a different country or late, and then we'll have that there. But we've got the boys here. Let's get stuck into them. That's step one of the day. Right, boys, it is 7:15. What I go and do now is jump and wake up Lucy and then go and make the first coffee. So I'm just going to send Max his feedback. Max has just had ACL surgery and we're just getting to the point now. He's been so bang on it with his food, with everything, not letting himself slip. Now we can really start to put our foot on the gas, so I'm buzzing with it. Yes, Max, good morning, brother. Very happy, mate, with everything we've got done. We know it's not ideal, but we have managed it well, bro. So get that watched. Let me know you're all good with that, brother. Let's get it. Lucy, coffee. The coffee and the frozen whey. 3,000, just under 3,250 calories today. I was on a little bit less food than this, right? And that was 88 kilos. So I'm in a much better spot now to be pushing, which is ideal. The food is the highest it's been for a good amount of time. And I'm still pretty close to the lowest I was before Dubai. So that is a good sign that everything is moving a lot better. So we'll make a coffee. We'll just throw the almond milk in that. So that's the first calories I'll consume, let's say. And then we're freezing. I'm still getting through that one, boys. Still getting through the birthday cake. It's growing on me a little bit, but will not be buying it again. Whey paste, coffee, back upstairs into block 2 of the check-ins. And let's take this off. I'll leave it on for that long, it literally hurts when I take it off. Oh. It was all going so well. It was all going so well. Couldn't write it, boys, could you? Right, we are 3 check-ins deep into the old block 2. Biggest tip, any of you boys who want to be coaching, put this thing down. I use it for WhatsApp, I use it to put stories on. I might have a little cheeky look at what's on the stories, but I don't let myself scroll in this time, because if I do, I ain't going to get anything done. It's not only, so I can still get everything done if I do that, but it just will kill your brain. Like, you need to get into that groove, in my opinion, to be functioning like the best you possibly can. You need to be in that groove of just right, checking, boom. So that is what I make sure I do. And that is a massive one. Get off it. Block 2 is completamundo. It is 9:15. So this is when we head down. We'll have a nice little break. I'd give myself a nice little 15 minutes now to watch some YouTube, as you know. We've got the MMA hour. We just love it, boys. We just absolutely love it. By the way, if you like a sugar-free chewing gum, them watermelon ones I tried yesterday, Sainsbury's, they are bang on. So we've got the eggs, we've got the frozen whey, we've got the sourdough, we've got the tomatoes. Trust me, boys, right? If you eat eggs, you need to get tomatoes and put them in the pan. I'll show you what I do. That is the key, absolute key. So this day is coming to now a grand total of, we are 3,230 calories. So this meal now is 559 calories, 35 grams of whey, 3 eggs, 108 grams of sourdough, 50 grams of tomato. So I will show you. The tomatoes is the key. Trust me. By the way, if you keep seeing the garden in the background, boys, right? Look at the state of this. They said the garden, they were going to do the garden, like, I think it was 3 weeks ago it should have been done. And it's still not been done. So, jokers, mate. Absolute jokers, bruv. 0 cans, them. Coke Zero, lemon ones. I'm going to say the nicest can I've ever had. Hands down. Nicest can I've ever had. Right, cooking time. Let's get it. Breakfast is served. I love this meal. I love this meal. This is fast becoming, boys. Honestly, one of the favourites, this. We have the frozen whey, the 35 grammer in there. And then we have the 3-egg sourdough, tomatoes, bit of lettuce. Trust me, boys, I'll show you. This is as good as it gets, mate. This is as good as it gets. Them tomatoes are banging. We've got the ketchup mustard combo. We've got the whey. We have as well. Don't let me forget.
Cheek.
Good old MMA hour right there. So we took into this. We get back to work.
Yeah, agree.
Cheers, boys.
Again.
This is what we do, boys. This is what we do. Shout out to Kieran. Absolutely smashed that diet phase and he's growing now. We're actually going to get his food up right now. The boys are on it. We're flying. Right, guys. That is check-ins done. So that is 11:40. So that is pretty much 5:30 wake, 5:45 start time. So what's that? It's so bad. 6 hours. So 6 hours with a meal. That's pretty much how long check-ins take. I do more check-ins than I ever thought I could. Like, the boys will vouch for me. My service will never, ever, ever, ever slip. And I will never have too many people to where that's an issue. That's why we have another coach on board now with Cody as well. That will never, ever slip from my end. And that is super, super important. Like, I couldn't have done what I do now 2 years ago. Like, I wasn't actually mentally capable or physically capable. You don't know what you're capable of until you actually do it. Like, if at the point I needed to rein it in a little bit, I'd rein it in a little bit. But right now, I can handle that and I can do that. So don't be afraid to push that. Like, don't hear something and think you can't do it, because you probably can do it. You just need to, you can't do it right now, but you are capable of eventually being able to do that. And that is super important. And don't see my day as well. Like, if you say you are, like, I've got loads of my boys here I've got in front of me. They're coaches or they're trying to be coaches, right? Don't try and copy my day. I haven't copied anybody's day. I haven't copied anything from anybody's day who I look up to, watched over the years. This is my day, how I get my stuff done, right? So set your day up to how you are getting your stuff done. If you want to train and then do your check-ins, brilliant, unreal. Don't do something just because you've seen me doing it, because I've not done that to be doing what I'm doing now, right? That's very important. So I'm going to just make sure I've got back to everybody, get the Friday boys reminded for check-in tomorrow, and then we will make pre, and we're going to just get ourselves presentable, and we've got a big leg day today. Being here for another 20 minutes, and then by 12, we're rolling. We're on good time. Pre is ready. We're ready to roll. So we have in the gym bag the non-stim pre. That is in there. And then we have the pre with a nice little pink spoon, boys. Why not? So we've got 100 grams of oats, 20 grams of whey, 100 grams of fruit, 15 grams of raisins, and a banana. So that is going in pre-workout. I'm going to eat that in the car now. It's a drive, and then I sit in my car, get back to all the boys, make sure WhatsApp is clear, everyone's good, so then I can just get locked in, get ready to roll, and train. So, I'll see you at the gym. So, we pull up to the gym. I've been sipping on the pre. I'm now going to get WhatsApp open and get back to all the fellas, so then I know that is all clear. Always before I go and do something, like say if I'm actually out doing something or if I'm training or whatever on a call, I'll always just make sure I clear WhatsApp through, so then no one's waiting like hours for a reply. I always want to make sure I clear that through, and then as long as I do that, reply times are always good. It's a little bit stressful at times if there's a lot of messages there and say I'm not rushing to do something, but that's part of the game. I will get everything sorted now, and then we'll get in for legs. Legs drilled, boys. I am toasted. Where I'm walking now, there's sometimes a Eurus. I've said it on this channel before. It's like the maddest place ever where I am for there to be a Eurus. But I'm just going to get some steps done outside here, because this is the only session I don't do cardio, because I've done legs to give them a bit of a break.
So we're just going to go and get like 2,000-3,000 steps done, just somewhere a little bit different, because I literally do the same walk all the time, and legs is my lowest volume session by a mile. Still writes me off, mate. Still absolutely writes me off. I had the hacking today. The pendulum's out of order because some lad like nearly flipped over and smashed his phone everywhere, so not great, but I've had that in for ages, to be fair, literally since I joined that gym. So we had the hack. It is the Nautilus hack. I had 4.5 plates aside, paused for an i7. It's always hard when you've got a decent bit of load, but like, I don't know when it gets hard. I don't really know how much I've got there until you've ran a few weeks. So I'm looking forward to, I'll probably stick, to be fair, got off it, my quads were fried. So I'll probably stick with that one and just keep running that up, because I've had pendulum in for so long. I've got a bandit, it takes ages, it feels good, but that hack actually felt really good. I've not even like tried it with like a warm-up or anything yet, so that was nice. So yeah, we'll get a nice 2,000-3,000 steps box, boys. We'll get back, eat some food, call at 4:30, so I need to be back, and then we've got a special visitor, so stay tuned. We won't spend too much time on this meal, boys, because I showed you it in the last vid, but we do love it. I'll show you what we've got, and the YouTube of choice is, we've got some Strickland Media Day. You can't really go wrong with some Strickland Media Day. If Poirier does it, I'm going to not check my phone. I'm going to be up early Sunday morning. If Poirier does it, oh my God. Oh my God. And my head is through. My head is through the telly, boys. I'm going, honestly, like, I think Islam's unreal. But I've just got a feeling that he can do it. I think if he does do it, I'll go for a second round. I think it needs to be early, or he'll just get held down, unfortunately, or get finished, because Islam is very good. I was there when Islam beat Charles, and Charles is my absolute favourite. I was in Abu Dhabi, and Charles got beat. So Islam, I just want someone to beat Islam, because he ruined it for me. So Poirier, I'll take that. That's redemption for me. So this one's personal. This one's personal. The dark chalk and the 125 beef, 130 grams of basmati rice, raw, sriracha, 100 grams tomatoes, and then some lettuce as well. So this one is absolutely banging. I love this meal. So we're going to eat this. And then I've got a call with one of my guys. We need to go pick up the special guest. And then I have got a consult call at 6:30 that I need to get sorted for. And then my team call at 7. So we've got a very, very busy evening. So I need to hurry my ass up and eat this. Let's eat. Right, we're on 6 o'clock. I don't usually eat anything now. However, I've got a call at 6:30, and then I've got a call at 7, the team call. So I don't want to not eat again for the next like 2 hours. We've got some room to play with, to be fair. What we are going to have now, I am going to have 100 grams of sourdough with 20 grams of jam, and just get the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are pretty high, to be fair, today now. So I will use that to get these up. I'll get upstairs and I'll make sure we get prepped. So outside of the meals, I'll always typically have something now. The final meal of the day at 8 o'clock, and then that's it for food. So we've got just over 800 calories left. I'll show you the mate for that. Yes, boys, we're locked in. 6:30. It is game plan time. So look forward to it. I always love a consult call, map out the game plan, and then we've got the team call. Let's get it. Team call is done. It is now 7:30. So what I will do now is I will get this out for the boys who missed it, and then they can watch that, and then everyone is flying. That is pretty much the standard day, fellas, up to this point. It is work until 7:30, and then it is go and eat with Lucy. So we'll see what we got. Got a nice 800 calories to play with. It'll either be a stir fry, or it'll be a pasta, or it'll be a rice. We'll see what Lucy fancies, but either way, it'll be a solid meal, so we can't go wrong. Right, fellas, what we are going for is we have the chicken sausages, and we are going to bang that with, where the hell have I put that sauce? Gnocchi It's 360 calories for half of that. And because that is pretty low in fats, I'm going to have 13 grams here of Brazil nuts, just because I want to be at least on that 75 gram of fat mark at the moment on a training day, and I can actually pull something from these. So I'm going to have them now, and then that last meal will be the gnocchi and then the chicken sausages. Oh no.
Sausage, should we put you in there?
Put him in there. No?
Be mean.
Right boys, final. Looking not good, but it'll be nice. So we've got exactly 5 chicken sausages, half packet of gnocchi, 200 grams of sauce, 70 grams of chicken extra just because to get protein bang on, and then 80 grams of veg. So that will do. So that is now 9 o'clock. And one thing I'm making sure I do, make sure everyone's replied to, form analysis done, all work is done by 9. Because I was literally up at 5:30 and I'd work right until 10:30 when I went to bed. And that is not good, because I literally was not switching off for 10 minutes, like genuinely just doing this day there all day. So I've just got back to everyone there, done form analysis, everyone is sorted, WhatsApp is clear, everyone's replied to, no one needs anything urgent past 9, right? So everyone's replied to, I'll never leave messages there, I'll always make sure if I go a little bit over, because I'm generally getting back to the boys, that's fine. Gonna walk little man now. We've got 2,000 steps to do, so I'll get them boxed off, make sure I'm in bed for 10, and then that is a very productive day. So it's literally the check-ins, the training, get back, calls, programming, form analysis, calls, eat, clear the phone, day done. We love it, as long as I stay nice and organised, days, and the boys are flying. So that is nearly the full day when I walk in. Bobby!
Here's a big lad, you wanna go for a walk, Shan? Get up.
Bobby's cut him up. Absolutely zero food eating for the big man. Let's see if we can get him, boys. Bobs? Yes, look at that. You know the score, mate. We can rope him into some food. Bedtime, big lad. Yes. Bash. Bash. Fuck you off, brother.
That your bed, or is that your bed?
His bed.
Which one's yours?
Right, boys. Last thing we do is lay the clothes out for tomorrow. So then I can come straight in here. So that's exactly what I'm doing now. It is 9:30 and then it's shower time. And I've got to make sure I'm ready as well, because first thing Friday is check-in. So I'll be outside making sure I get pictures. So, peace. Thank you very much for watching, boys. I am about to film an arm day for the next video that is incoming. So make sure you subbed, then you can see that. I appreciate it. The more support I can get on these vids, likes, comments, subscribe, that means I can keep on bringing them out. So if you have been enjoying them, please, please, please do all them things for me, and I massively appreciate it. And I can keep them coming. So we're about to smash some arms. That was the standard day. I'll see you in the next one, boys. Peace.